Run as fast as you can. Run down to cryptocurrency theory as fast as you can. We'll be waiting when you get here, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're going to be talking about today, on Saturday, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin SV, obviously. We're going to see if some Bitcoin SV people are going to come into the chat. We're going to talk about Bitcoin Cash. We're going to talk about Litecoin. And that's the only thing I got on the docket, but we might shift into some other stuff. I saw Ravencoin up a bit as well. So we might shift into some of this stuff based on, what's going on here. Myro up 30%. Here's the thing with Solana, guys, and I'm just going to repeat myself on this. Every time I go on a variety of wallets, they are giving you a warning that Solana is maybe not working. The blockchain is literally maybe failing. And, that's just not something we're going to cover a lot. Just like we didn't really, did you guys hear us cover SBF going to jail for 25 years and boring you to death? So it's kind of in the same category, guys. On this channel, we're kind of taking a step back outside of some of these topical narratives you're hearing on the news. And we're trying to more or less dive into the prices, guys. Try to find some correlations between prices, where people are getting wrecked at right now, and what coins are kind of going up right now that aren't being spoken of. And we were actually talking about Ravencoin a couple weeks ago. So Komodo up a bit, Civic Token, both Pepe and Book of Meme are both up. Core, I'm just reading off the list here, guys. Obviously, Bonk, some of these are going up. I don't know if you guys heard about the Telegram scam that was going around, guys. I deleted my Telegram, guys. It's just too risky for me. I realize it has nothing to do with Telegram itself, but apparently they were like selling tokens on Telegram or something. And I've heard also, guys, there's this thing where basically somebody can they basically can hack your crypto if you're on Telegram on your it's not really that simple. Obviously, you have to give permissions to certain things, but I just decided to delete Telegram. I mean, I don't really use it anyways. It's being more or less of just something I would, another app that I use on my phone that I just kind of open up time to time. And why would I risk losing my crypto? It's just kind of stupid. So I decided to delete Telegram, guys. Just hearing, too much stuff coming out of there with that app. So I decided just to delete it. So guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, check us out here on the channel. Whoop, tomorrow, not today. Notice that always happens on Saturday. I always hit that on accident. But basically, guys, tomorrow we do have Bitcoin Supreme. Just a reminder, quick reminder here. And then today we got, me on the show. So if you're not subscribed, guys, check us out on the channel. We're covering the stuff. We'll pop in the chat, see if anybody's here. A couple people in the chat. And, obviously, guys, not too much cracking on prices. I wish I had something more, but, prices are kind of just doing their thing. But I do think now that this SBSF thing is like finally, I mean, for the most part, I guess his parents could kind of escalate, but for the most part, it's kind of over, and that's kind of not really a turning point. It's just like maybe the news will find something else to cover. It's not like we can all just move on from that, guys. I mean, we moved on from that the day after it happened. What's up, fool? So basically, guys, like I'm saying, price is not too exciting, although I did see Ravencoin, and we are seeing we're not seeing explosive prices in terms of the coins that we're talking about on the channel, guys, so it's not ever as exciting as when we do. But nonetheless, a good spread of coins kind of moving today. I saw Ravencoin up. I thought that was pretty exciting. I saw Komodo up, guys. This is formerly Bitcoin Dark. I don't know if anybody knows that or remembers Bitcoin Dark. I don't even know if they have it still listed on here. Yeah, it looks like they took the ticker off. Maybe CoinMarketCap has it. But I'm just looking it up just for fun, guys. It's Saturday. So, yeah, so they've taken it off everywhere. So basically, yeah, so a couple coins up. Myro, Ravencoin, Komodo, Civic Token, Pepe, Book of Meme, Core, Jupiter. Some of these DEX tokens on Solana as well as Ordinals is going up. I mean, I don't know if anybody sees any kind of correlation there, but kind of interesting, guys. Just kind of interesting, when we see certain coins go up. We were talking about Ravencoin. We were kind of wondering when it was going to go up. It's a mineable coin. And actually, guys, Ravencoin actually is kind of readily out there for people to get. It's on a lot of exchanges. And, I don't personally own any, but I know that the overall Raven community is pretty involved in terms of just general stuff. You know, it just seems to be kind of an active community. There seems to be a lot of real people in the community, not just people saying buy Raven coin. You know, like some people that come into the chat here. I mean, obviously we don't have a lot of those type people, which is great, but you know, I don't just want to love a coin, guys, because I want the price to go up. I want to love a coin because it actually, you know, has something to do with something a little bigger, maybe, hopefully, you know, other than just the price go up. The prices are going to go up on a lot of these coins, guys. That's what I'm getting at here. But you know, Raven coin making a move here. It's up about 100%, I guess, over the last month. You know, so shout outs to Raven coin community, guys. We haven't made a video in a while, and you know what? I'm gonna make a video on Raven coin now specifically because I'm telling you guys I'm going to now on the channel. So we'll have some stuff coming out on Raven coin. Guys, not a reminder to rush out and buy any of this stuff. There's never a sense of urgency to buy any of these coins. The only sense of urgency is for you to understand that once you can wrap your head around where this crypto stuff is going and what and how powerful it is. And I had an argument yesterday, guys, with somebody at the gym. Not really an argument, more of a debate with a guy named Roy. And Roy was obviously a you know, old school liberal, you know, progressive liberal. I could just tell just by the way he was acting, by the way he was talking. He didn't openly say that, but I guess he thought I was pro-Trump. I don't know, you know, maybe just because I'm white with a pointy nose, maybe he thought that, but I could just tell he thought that initially when he tried to give me a debate on. I tried to tell him that that politicians, basically, it doesn't matter what side you're on, they're gonna have one thing in common: they're gonna lie. And basically, he couldn't wrap his head around the fact that if you look at what's the senator or what's the politician Cortez, I don't know her first name, and then if you look at Bernie Sanders, these guys were good people. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you're so confused. You're so confused if you think politicians are good people. So my point is, guys, is, you know, and I allow myself to get sucked into this a little bit too. But I made kind of amends with him too at the end, guy. And I said, you know, and he kind of calmed down a little bit because he thought I was coming to attack him on his argument about why corporate greed is the driving force behind why everybody is poor. And I said, yes, I said, I agree with you on your core point of that. But you have to realize that all corporate greed is somehow tied back to the governments. It's somehow tied back to this idea of money printing. And he just couldn't wrap his head around that. He just said, oh, they're not printing money anymore and blah, 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 blah. And they didn't print that much money. Prices go up because the corporate profits go up. And that's just two separate things that, yes, obviously probably corporate profits would go up if prices go up. I mean, that is fucking basic, right? I didn't say it like that to him. I was just trying to explain to him, like, no, I understand what you're saying. I know you think I'm a pointy-nosed Trump fucker, but I'm just trying to explain to you that when central banks print a lot of money, you have to expect that the prices are going to go up, as they're going to continue, guys, to go up. If you guys are sitting there wondering if things are going to get progressively cheaper, it's never going to happen. Things are going to get more expensive. There might be certain assets that fall, guys. I don't think we're going back to things being cheap again, though. We had our run with that, so that's just the it's almost like the human condition at this point. We don't, prices don't get cheaper on like stuff that, you know, commodities and stuff we need. It's stupid to think everything's going to get more expensive, guys. Any kind of food, any kind of natural resource, any kind of you know, I know we saw TVs get cheaper, but I'm just giving you an example, guys. Stuff like oil, food, these type things, water, they're going to get more expensive, all right? And I'm not saying a fucking iPhone's going to get more expensive every single second at the same rate. I'm just saying food, stuff that is basically like food, water, and oil and natural resources. Those are going to be at the top of the list, guys, that I think are not going down in price. You guys saw cocoa. Cocoa prices, cocoa futures been rising, guys. So, you know, hope they start adding something other than sugar, alcohol, or candy bars, guys, because prices to make chocolate are going to skyrocket. So that's just one thing, guys. Just throwing a couple topics around, getting a little bit sidetracked here. But Raven coin, guys, up a little bit, 22%. I say a little bit. It's actually a lot of bit. But for most people to wrap their head around even getting around buying this coin, it's up 22%. And, you know, this has kind of been a coin that we haven't talked about enough, but Looking at the charts, looks like it might be starting to go up. Litecoin moved a little bit too, guys. I don't know if anybody saw Litecoin, but it also, I've noticed with Litecoin, guys, it's been edging up and down like very aggressively. Like almost like, I almost feel like Litecoin is moving like Bitcoin SV in some respects. I don't know if you guys have seen the movements on Litecoin recently. I'm not saying they're moving together. I'm saying Litecoin is moving like Bitcoin SV in terms of the, like, if you look at these individual coins long enough, guys, you'll start seeing like how they move is a little bit different. Like if you see, you see Bitcoin SV move, or you see OMG move, then you see Ethereum move. They kind of have these type patterns, and it doesn't mean anything. I'm not telling you guys to read too much into it. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying once you start looking at some of these coins, you'll start seeing that they have some similar patterns. So Litecoin edging down. I mean, Monero is one of these examples, I guess you could say, guys. So Bitcoin Cash still up over almost $600, $597. I feel like this week, guys, we've seen some pretty cool altcoin action. I mean, I feel like even Ethereum Classic has gone up a little bit. Litecoin kind of finally went over $100, but I don't feel like, people are really excited about any of these coins yet. And honestly, it might either be they don't have enough money to get a lot of them, or they don't want to, I don't know why, drop it in the comments if you guys know maybe why people are not super excited about these prices. I mean, I know people that are holding them are, obviously people holding Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and some of these coins that have gone up are excited, but is anybody really like excited? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like there's really any excitement around crypto. And this might be when we see it run, guys. I mean, this might be when we see the prices kind of start going up. So Litecoin, like I said, down a little bit today, but up for the week, still over $100. And that's great, guys, because we're live on the channel, live on the chat, and I was going to hit you with that. So, guys, if you're just checking us out on a Saturday, we like looking at prices on this channel. I mean, that's our main thing. We're only really concerned about the price. We don't look at the news a lot. We kind of just look at the prices do their thing, and if they go up or down, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's badass, and there's usually a direct correlation, guys, with how many people are in the chat and what the prices are doing. I mean, that comes as no surprise. When prices are up, when prices, Alan's arrived. I mean, there's some people, guys, that are just always here. Alan, Mr. Full, these people are regular people to the chat, but I think I just said people in the chat, and that's great, guys, because we don't want to just come down to this chat when the prices are up, guys. I mean, don't you get it? The whole idea with crypto is we talk about it all the time. That way, we're talking about it all the time. We have an edge on the market. If we don't talk about it but a little bit, when fucking crypto meme tokens are up, and then when they're not up, I have nothing to talk about. That seems pretty stupid, guys. That seems pretty stupid. And did you see an episode that we came out with on the channel about SBF going to prison? I mean, yeah, it sucks he's going. I think it was a little bit harsh. I mean, 25 years, guys. I think they should be doing an entire restructuring of like the way they do things in the crypto world, at least here in the United States, and get rid of some of these power hungry people, guys, like these hedge funds that are investing into FTX without even knowing what they're doing. But I'm no saint either, guys. I'm no saint either. So we're just kind of looking at this stuff, guys. Let me know. Drop it in the chat. We got Alan and Mr. Full here. Everybody else is kind of either in Southern California with me, sitting in the rain, or it's cold and rainy here, guys. So it was raining so hard this morning, I just fell back asleep. And getting this chat open, maybe see anybody comes down here from Bitcoin SV. Usually when I do the chats with BSV, guys, we have people immediately come in, and I'm a little surprised that we don't today. Maybe it's the time I'm doing it. I mean, I know Alan and some people, we're not here strictly for BSV, me either, but it being a coin that we talk about a lot, and you guys know that I hold, expect more coverage than, say, Raven coin, right? So that's kind of the thing, guys. Price is not doing jack shit, really. We're just kind of sitting here, looking at them kind of slowly here, see if maybe we can see something going on. Like I said, Litecoin's over $100 though. I mean, that is pretty cool. It went over $100 a couple days ago, and actually, no, it didn't. It was still under $100. So yeah, it's recently gone to $100 in the last day. This happened a few weeks ago, and I think we came back down, back this month. It's been an exciting month for Litecoin. I mean, it's been up to $100 twice. The first time it came down relatively fast, but I don't think people piled in, guys, at coming down, even though it went from $100 to $78. I tried to make a few videos, guys, but I mean, you know, I have this thing, guys, where I'm thinking like, oh, I'll be able to make, you know, I'll sit here and try to think about, oh, I'm gonna make a video on Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, and Bitcoin Cash. And you know what? Some days that works. Sometimes days that works. A lot of times it doesn't, guys, because you know, even though the live streams, we don't get as many people watching the videos. I like doing them, so it's not really based on you know, whether I can just get a video out on Litecoin. Like, we cover Litecoin regularly. We always have. We've always covered a lot of these coins regularly, and they're doing pretty good. You know, they're doing pretty solid. So, you know, we just kind of have to see how they hang out at these higher prices, since the higher prices are, you know, they're recently hitting these higher prices. My thoughts on Chainlink are fairly good. I mean, I don't have the chart up in front of me, but you know, my overall general thoughts, Messi, on Chainlink is, you know, it's a good coin, it's a good community, but when I say but, I say that there's more opportunity in some of these mineable coins. Some of these coins that have a certain amount or a capped supply. I don't know if Chainlink does have a capped supply, but I know it's not mineable, so I know that could, you know, that supply could potentially change. And again, I'm not saying Chainlink isn't a good coin. This coin has had a lot of you know, people backing it, like the Wonder Boy or Wonder Child or whatever, that guy that everybody loves from Shark Tank. You know, there's different people backing some of this stuff, but I just prefer coins that I know are going to have a certain supply, because then I don't have to worry about it. See, it's not mineable. It's a Ethereum. I thought it was its own blockchain, but I guess Chainlink isn't. So I probably don't know enough about Chainlink. I do know that, you know, it's got a big market cap. I mean, it's a top 100 coin. I think it's above even some coins we talk about. Yeah, it's right here next to Bitcoin Cash. So when I look at coins, I mean, when you ask me what Chainlink's like, yeah, I know it's on fire, but here's the thing. I don't have to own Chainlink to support Chainlink. Do I support Chainlink? Yes. Okay. Do I support Indahash token? Well, you're probably saying, what the fuck is that? But the answer to that is no. And those are both Ethereum tokens, right? They're both ERC20 tokens, utility tokens, whatever you want to call them. Most of them are garbage. Not saying Chainlink is. I'm saying most of them are garbage. And if they fall into that category of an ERC20 token, I'm already kind of like, eh. You know, I'm like, eh. But do I think it's going to go up in price? Yes, I actually do think Chainlink is actually going to perform really good. I think it's going to hit all-time highs. So if you're just curious about my thoughts on the price, you know, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like, yeah, like $50. But that's only 1x from where it's at. I don't think, I guess, Messi, that what I'm trying to say is I don't think Chainlink is going to perform as good as some of the coins that we've been talking about on the channel. Now, if you got in down here at fucking 20 cents, you know, if you got in at $6, but we talk about stuff as it's happening, and I would say like right this second, where everything's at right this second, you know, maybe Chainlink will go to 200, but I think it'll fall short in retrospect to the other coins in the market that have the potential to go a lot higher. I guess that's how I would ask. You know, that I guess that's the only thing I could say about Chainlink, because I don't know enough about it to really give you an idea of like, oh, is it good? And we're gonna dive into, guys. Here's the thing: once crypto bubbles up and, you know, goes through another massive growth cycle and then pops, we'll go through and look at some other coins. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to try to go into coins as they're going up because people are going to think I'm trying to, oh, say buy these. And then when they go down, we don't want to. So this is what Alan's in right here. This is his ERC20 token. So I'm not saying ERC20 tokens are bad, guys. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I just feel like there's more opportunity in some of these other coins. Use case for BSV and Bitcoin Cash. The best way I think of Bitcoin Cash is basically just a widely adopted, widely adopted around the world money system. It's basically Bitcoin continued. Bitcoin with the necessary upgrades on, all fronts to get the idea out there and to actually have a coin that you can spend everywhere. So Bitcoin Cash is a peer-to-peer cash, guys. It's literally meant for the entire world to be able to, seamlessly transact without using anything but the Bitcoin Cash network, all on chain, guys, all badass on fucking chain. The badass coin, most badass coin you can get, guys. You know what else is the most badass coin you can get? BSV, which might be a little contradictory, guys. That's why it's a fucking fork. That's why it exists. And BSV, guys, is more catered to businesses, e-commerce, the ability to transact with, like, BSV should be used by banks. I'm not saying, that banks should take over BSV. You don't misinterpret this stuff. We're just talking about transaction loads, and then Bitcoin Cash probably will be a more of just a peer-to-peer cash. Like, it'll just be widely accepted at every merchant. You'll go to Costco and buy your fucking Costco groceries or whatever at Costco with Bitcoin Cash. BSV, I think it's going to cater more towards people building stuff on it. Doing unlimited possibilities, almost like a test net that has value. I don't know if that makes sense. I have not, Dietary Car. I don't really follow a lot of stuff with XRP. Not a specific reason why I don't. I support XRP. We just don't, we don't cover a ton of stuff. But let me write that down here. So, Corium token, IBC bridge. The thing with bridges, guys, is I don't like getting into all these things with like bridges and all this stuff, because really, guys, a lot of times people just link their wallet and they lose all their coins, and it's because it's not because of what you're talking about. I'm just saying, like, most of these bridges stuff, when you start bridging your wallet and doing all these fucking weird things, what is the fucking point? I don't want some token that bad. Does that make sense? I don't want a, maybe if I was a blockchain developer or something, I don't know, maybe if I was a coder, I'd make a token to self-benefit myself. But guys, don't you think that's what everybody fucking does? Duh. That's why we have all these tokens. These early bag holders, guys, are just trying to dump their bag on you over time. So a lot of times when you link your wallet, you're doing that. That's exactly what's happening. You're linking your wallet, and they're basically draining their bag, and you're losing all your crypto. That's why you hear about all these people linking their wallet, bridging their wallet. Oh, I had my Ethereum wallet bridged with the Vazuki wallet, and now all my coins are gone. It's like, okay, well, you're fucking stupid, and have a nice day. I don't ever lose coins. I've lost coins, guys, but the coins I lost, guys, were just on a crypto exchange. That's just the way that is. I went to a crypto exchange. My email got hacked, and I was going in from a web browser, so obviously you can kind of see the red flag. They were probably able to, go on to the essentially website version of the exchange and then drain my coin. I also lost coins on crypto scams. I've lost coins on sending coins to the wrong address. I've lost coins on not getting coins off exchanges that were forks. I've lost a lot of coin, guys. I probably lost 5 or 6 Bitcoins, BTCs, in the course of crypto. That's not a lot, but for me it's a lot. I mean, that's fucking 300K now, or what is it? No, it's 350,000 now. Not to mention I lost a ton of Ethereum. I've lost like 22 Ethereum, guys. So, I mean, not big numbers then, but much larger numbers now. So you got to think of it like that. So that's why I don't ever bridge my crypto, guys. That's why I don't have all my crypto in one wallet or just one place where like all my money's gone. Because it puts a lot at risk, you know. But no, I haven't checked out a lot of stuff on Corium. I don't even know what it is, honestly. I haven't even heard of it. We already have like all the coins, in my opinion, guys. We don't need new coins. I'm not saying we don't need new tokens for crypto purposes. We don't need more coins. Like most of the coins coming out are fucking stupid. I haven't seen a good coin come out other than Caspa. You know, other than that's pretty much it. I haven't seen one coin come out of crypto anytime recently that has been worth looking at. I'm sure there's a few others, guys. Don't misread it. I'm sure there are some good coins that have came out like in the last 3-4 years that are good, that are, actually doing something, that have some type of utility. But most of them, guys, they're trash. Most of even these coins you saw people buy, like the Graph. What's another one? I'm not even bullish on other coins like, some of the newer coins, they're just, ape coin. Like, what the fuck are these? Like, they have nothing. There's no real value there. They're just token contracts where people are, yeah. I mean, somebody could make crypto theory token on Solana, and then fucking I'd have to shill my own token that I don't own that is somehow taking off, and then me being wrong about Solana. But if somebody wants to spend millions of dollars to do that, we'll talk about it. I'm not going to buy my own token called crypto theory. I'm not on any of these social media sites, guys. That's why I'm not involved in any of this stuff that you hear about. That's why this channel is so badass, because I'm not sitting there fucking jerking off on Twitter all day, or like, on these social media sites getting fucking shilled fucking Corium. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using your coin as an example. Your coin, Corium, I don't even know what it is. Again, never heard of it. But, I'm not afraid of people gambling their money or anything like that. I'm just not going to do it. And I'm not, guys, the thing is since I got off stuff like Twitter, and I mean, I have social media, guys, but I'm not on all of them all the time like I was. Like I used to be on Twitter all the time. Like I was a Twitter troll, right? That's what you hear the term troll. And ever since I got off Twitter, guys, I don't miss it at all. I don't miss being on Twitter or, missing out on what everybody's talking about, because at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck what other people think, guys. Like, I don't know if it's obvious, but I hope it would be. Like, if you're worried about what other people think of the communities and coins you're part of, you're in crypto for the wrong reasons, guys. Like, you guys, like I said, there's people that come in here that are in crypto for the wrong reasons. I'm not going to name any names, but people that come into this chat all the time are talking about, the meme token of the week that they made all this money on. But guys, do you really think they made money on it? I mean, why the fuck? If you made money on a meme token, would you be going around to crypto chats on YouTube telling everybody how much money you made and why they should jump in? No. You don't tell people how much you make. Come on, guys. Do you think I'm telling you guys how much I'm up on my crypto? No, if you're sitting there wondering, no, I'm not. And you don't ever want to, is my point. So when these people come into the channel on cryptocurrency theory and they do their thing, they talk about their shill, they talk about their meme. Those memes those meme coins, I think Vitalik said something about it the other day too. I read something on the news about, he said that all these memes are just copies of one another, which essentially that's what it is, guys. It's just a token contract, and people see these memes as some type of, they're buying something fun and hip, but they're really just buying a token contract. You could call it fucking liquid coin, the coin that I was going to make, with no utility. You can call it whatever you want, but at the root core, it's just a token contract that you're buying from somebody, and people just don't see it like that. They see it as this something else. Maybe like they saw fucking NFTs or DeFi, or, a lot of these people will say, oh, I had somebody at the end of the last bull run say, literally, the crypto bubble had already popped, and I was working, and this guy came up to me, and I was like, because I was talking about crypto, obviously. It had been going up. I was talking about it. He came up to me and said, dude, have you heard of NFTs? And I looked at him and I was like, dude, you don't know anything about what you're talking about. Or I said something like that. And that's kind of my argument, guys, is that these people just, they're buying a graphic with a token contract that has no value at all. Like, you could not even give it a meme and it would still be the exact same thing. It would be just a token contract. There's absolutely nothing, there's no value to these at all, guys. None. Guys, drop it in the channel. Drop it in the chat. The king has spoken. Me, guys. The Bitcoin Cash King. Oh, God. Guys, how you doing? Drop it in the chat. Let us know you're here. Apparently, I'm referring to myself as King Bitcoin Cash on the channel. But we'll mosey through prices here, guys. We'll keep the chat open a little bit longer. It's Saturday, and with the weather we got going on here, it just makes sense to keep it going a little bit longer. Obviously, guys, it's raining over here, and I'm not anxious to get out in the rain, so we'll just stay on here, go through a little bit of prices, and wrap up the chat here. So Litecoin really edging down. It's almost looking like Monero and Bitcoin SV right now. BSV not doing a lot. Not doing a lot. I was still up near $100. We did cross $100 yesterday, which was kind of impressive. And I still think that like 140. Let's just fucking look at it. Let's just look at it. Could you see BCH, BSV, and BTC merging? I don't know how that would be possible, bro, Alan. And I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I wouldn't be able to wrap my head around that with us having a conversation on, that being possible. I mean, what would happen? Would all the hash rate go in there? Would they somehow change the protocol to make it all? I don't know. I don't know if that'd be possible, bro. Because it's now at this point, guys, it's three separate chains, right? Like it's, even though they share the same Genesis block, it's not the. I don't know how you would do that. I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. Do I think it's likely? No, I don't think that's even. I don't even think that's a possibility. What were we looking at? Bitcoin SV? Alan, you got me off topic here, which is fine. Guys, if you're not subscribed, let us know. Let us know if you're hitting the chat for the first time. Let us know. Give you a proper introduction. You look here at prices, guys. That's the main thing we look at on the channel. And we'll get into Bitcoin SV in a second here. Man. Bitcoin SV. What a ride this has been on this coin. I mean, look at this, guys. You're still getting Bitcoin SV under $100. It's truly incredible, guys, because realize that like all my Bitcoin SV purchases are not even in the green yet. Not even in the green yet, and probably won't be in the green for some time, which I'm fine with. I'm not, I'm not super, anxious at this point. I mean, I've already been here through all this time, so I have some coins I got back here, so I guess some of them I'm in the green on finally. I guess at $100. I don't remember even how much. I feel like, yeah, I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks, 40, 50, 60 bucks when it first came, first forked. But it's been a ride, guys. I mean, a lot of my purchases were down here. Yeah, down here, because I really didn't start buying Bitcoin SV. I had some from the fork, but I didn't have I didn't really want to buy it at first because I was kind of unsure about it, and I kind of watched it. And then when I saw it go up to fucking $400, I was like, oh shit! I think it went higher, guys. I have yet to find Bitcoin SV on any charts or anything that says it went to 600. But I thought I saw it at 600 at one point. I thought it was here. A lot of people say it went higher here, but a lot of charts say that. But I've looked at the history, guys, and I can't ever find it going up that high. Not even on the graph, but even on the historical values. But I feel like I saw it on some somewhere I thought I saw it at like 600 bucks. So that was what got me into Bitcoin SV initially, guys. At first, I was a bit skeptical when I first got into it. You know, I got a couple fork coins. I had some coins on Robinhood, and I bought a little bit. I think up here and like at the top here, and then it went back down, and then it went back up. And I think I had made a little bit of money on Bitcoin SV at that point. Again, I didn't have that much. I wasn't really sold on Bitcoin SV. I really didn't, I really didn't know if I wanted to go into it based on, but you learn a lot of stuff, guys. They were talking about a lot of stuff with like 51% of tax and stuff in this period. That's why I didn't have a lot of exposure to it. But then, I saw fucking Bitcoin or Ethereum Classic have the same narrative, and it went up hardcore. So, my investment into Bitcoin SV went in hardcore right here. I even traded coins. I traded a lot of Ethereum, guys, for Bitcoin SV. I'm not going to tell you how much, but that Ethereum would be worth a couple hundred K if I would have just held it. So, just to give you an idea, guys, I did trade out my Ethereum for SV at one point, and that has actually ended up being a very, very poor investment in terms of dollars. So, like I said, guys, you don't catch all the pumps, and it's stupid of it to even think about it like that, because the thing with crypto, guys, if I would have just held all my coins that I originally had, my Dogecoin, my Ethereum, my BTC, all my coins, obviously I lost a lot during scams. You just don't, a lot of times when you come into crypto, I even talked to another guy while I was arguing with fucking Roy yesterday. He said, I got all my coins staked. I'm thinking this dude has all his coins on the exchange, but I don't want to, I don't be rude or anything. I'm already fighting with fucking Roy. So I didn't really say anything, but, I feel like it takes a while for you to learn what crypto really is, guys. Some people that have met me and that have joined the channel, they know, but, majority of crypto world's not on this channel, guys. They might not ever be. Hopefully they will be, but yeah, I bought really high for BSV. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if a reverse fork, I don't know. I mean, that would be badass if that happened, but I don't know how that would happen. I don't know we're just talking about theories on cryptocurrency theories. So, not really a something to tell you. I could tell you I could agree with, because I don't know how that would even work. But the thing, guys, with Bitcoin SV, guys, it doesn't really matter where you got in at. I got in down here at a fork. I got in a little bit here, made some money. I lost a little bit of money because I, sold Ethereum for it. It doesn't really matter, guys. Honestly, I'm just trying to point out that I think this coin has a lot more to run, right? And if I look at it, to give you an idea, let's check out how much I lost on Ethereum to give you an idea. So for every 2.5 Ethereum that I bought Bitcoin SV in, I didn't buy it up here. That's like the very top. But I did buy a lot, guys. I mean, I did buy a lot here. So did I contribute to this massive dump? Probably not. Probably not. But I do have a lot of BSV now. I mean, I'm like, not a whale, but if the price goes up, I might be a whale. I might be a fucking whale on BSV if the price goes up. I mean, if it goes to fucking... And guys, in crypto is the same way as in the real world. You're only going to be as rich as you think you are. And my idea of rich is totally different from somebody else's. My idea of rich is not like fucking somebody that has 20, 30 BTCs. I'm just giving you an example. Because a lot of mine are gains, guys. A lot of my crypto wealth is gains. And that's what we keep trying to tell you on this channel. It's not about how much you go in with. It's about how the crypto grows over time, right? And that's what you see when you start buying this stuff. You start seeing that you're not doing that bad. You're really not doing that bad if you buy the right ones. Now, if you just buy, these Myros and, all these fucking little tokens, you might get lucky. You might be able to, get out of the Solana network before it takes your money, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm convinced, guys, that I know enough that I'm not going to be naive enough to go into some of these. Yeah, I've already won, Mr. Fool, honestly. Like, I know I say I'm not in the green on my Bitcoin SV positions. That's actually not completely true. I'm just not in on all my positions. I'm almost green on all my positions in crypto. And again, guys, I bought in some recently. I mean, I was buying Bitcoin Cash in 2022 and 2023 at $100, but I was also spending it at $100. So you can't see it as like, you're not always going to find the best time to just enter and exit crypto. You know, always add, never swap. I've only done about 7 or 8 swaps for crypto ever, you know, coin for coin, in my crypto, my crypto journey. You know, I've never, you know, I don't ever trade cryptos. I don't, you know, swap them for tokens. I don't bridge my crypto wallet with fucking Satoshi's wallet or any of this weird shit. But basically what I do, guys, is I just add to those positions over time. You know, I've gotten Bitcoin Cash as low as $100. You know, I doubled. If you guys were watching the channel back in 2022 and 2023, you saw me double, almost triple my Bitcoin SV holdings. The problem with that is, guys, is Bitcoin Cash, not Bitcoin Cash. I tripled my holdings, but I had to spend Bitcoin Cash, guys, and you just shouldn't feel like you can't spend it, because you'll notice even if you do spend it, your growing power with what you accumulate still does overall better than if you were to just try to time the sell. If I was to try to time the market, guys, there's been 3 good times I could have timed the market and got back in, but the market might not be in my favor had I done that, because I can't think of it like that. I can't think of like, I can't look back at time and try to capture those things, because the looking back at a graph a lot of times, especially in crypto, is not really, it's not really beneficial, guys, because you're not going to be able to, in the moment, be able to rationalize for over a year to not to not go back into the coins, because especially when they're starting to go back up or they're starting to reverse and go higher than you sold. That happens a lot in crypto, and you're not going to be able to do it. That's why it's just better if you just buy the coins you like, hold the coins you like, keep adding to those coins. Yes, they're going to go down. Yes, they're going to go up. They're going to do better than dollars no matter what, likely, unless you end up in a really bad bind where you have to sell all your coins at a loss. But if you have to do that, you're pretty, you know, that's your own fault anyways. That's not crypto's fault, right? So you get these coins, and then if you want to try to trade the market, I recommend going to Grayscale, guys. I mean, I think it's a better avenue to trade than trading crypto, because for one, you're getting a premium on your investment, likely if you are trying to time the market. And then you also can take those funds and roll them back over into native crypto over time. Sure, you might not time it. You might lose money on your Grayscale. You might mistime the market and end up in the red on your Grayscale and the crypto, but not likely. You're going to have some inflows out of that, or it's going to build your crypto bag over time, you know, add to your wallet. Because I'm still trying to get the other Bitcoin Cash coins, guys, that I sold. I sold probably 2/3 of my Bitcoin Cash at the peak of my holding, because I went back and looked, and unfortunately I had to liquidate coins at a loss, which that has nothing to do with crypto, guys. That's on me. That was the predicament I was in. It had nothing to do with Bitcoin Cash. I mean, having to sell fucking 20 Bitcoin Cash a month for fucking 2 years. So it's just, that was the price at the time, and now it's not. That has nothing to do with me being bitter. It has everything to do with me spending those coins, and that sucks. So I'm trying to get those coins back, but now it's going to be $600 a piece, and maybe soon fucking 6,000, maybe soon 60,000, you know? So my point is you're not going to be able to get those coins back now. And if you sold coins for whatever reason, you traded coins for whatever reason, likely, unless you're making a lot more money, you're not going to be able to get back in those same coins. And that's been my direct experience. And everybody I ask is in the exact same boat. They're not able to get those coins from the fiat system back into crypto as readily and as easily as they probably thought. And that is the true thing of crypto that you're gonna have to understand. I'm not saying not take profits, but you have to realize what profits are to you. Your profits for me, guys, are Grayscale. And I'm still gonna utilize Grayscale, guys, for trading. So that I'm actually gonna, when I do time the market and I probably fuck up, that will be some type of capital that will be saved, right? And you can deploy that back into Grayscale. I can take it out for cash and buy crypto. Obviously, you're gonna have to pay taxes, but you know that's just the way it works, guys. You're gonna have to pay taxes anyways. So that's why I say it's better to just leave it in crypto, because you don't have to pay the taxes. Even, you know, it's not that you don't have to pay the taxes. You don't have to pay the taxes on the crypto until you sell. So if you're never selling, you're never really paying taxes because you're never selling. So obviously it goes down. There's times where it goes down. But in the meantime, you're mitigating that risk from trying to think you can time the market, catching it at the very bottom. And, you know, the crypto market generally, guys, goes up. I mean, it's gone up forever, you know, and it's either the biggest bubble in the world, but if you look at the dynamics of how it operates, you'll realize that it's actually not a bubble. That's what people don't. That's what people don't say. You know, they don't know, is because it's a scam. Crypto is volatile. It's a scam. It's a scam. But these same people couldn't tell you a damn thing about crypto. You know, it's these same people that, you know, I have debates with that you can tell don't know what they're talking about. They're passionate about what they are talking about, but they don't know what they're talking about, you know, with crypto a lot of times. So, you know, I don't claim to know everything, guys. I don't even really claim to know a lot. I only claim to know what I know, and what I know is all I know, you know, and I can always learn more. I can always learn more from you people that are on this channel. For me, I won't cash out until I can afford another house. But here's the thing, like if you cash out and you afford that house and you have no more crypto, how are you going to pay the taxes, property taxes on the house? How are you going to maintain the house? And I'm Mr. Fool, you know I'm pointing you out here because I'm trying to make a point. If you exhaust all your crypto funds, just don't be so sure you're going to be able to come back into crypto again with those same big positions. That's all I'm saying. Just realize that you might time the market perfectly. You might sell. You might buy a house. You might have plenty to left over and go in at the very bottom and then ride crypto up again. But my point is, guys, is I'm not willing to risk that. I'm not willing to risk that could be what happened. You could buy a house. You could buy it with fucking cash. You could own it and everything be great. And, you know, now you have no crypto and you're still not making enough money to replenish the crypto you had. And that crypto is now 20 times more expensive than it was. So now you're inch by inch gaining a lot less over the same period of time. But I do get it. You guys do have to, you know, obviously you gotta buy a house. You gotta have somewhere to live and stuff like that. But a lot of times, guys, these people, they get massive crypto gains and then they go out and buy stuff that they can't afford still. Like they'll go out and finance a fucking house that's going to bleed them dry within a year after that. And then they don't have the house. Then they don't have the house or the crypto, which is the worst position to be in. So for me, guys, I'm going to hold the crypto stuff indefinitely and keep adding to that. And then I'm also going to sell the Grayscale and diversify out of Grayscale and go back into Grayscale. But I'm not going to do that from native crypto because I'm aware of the volatility of native crypto, guys. It is a very, very big thing. But I'm also aware that I don't have to pay taxes on any of this crypto if I don't sell it. If I just accumulate and I never sell, guys, what do I have to pay? Nothing. I don't have to pay taxes. I don't have to pay any kind of taxes because I never sell. So easy, guys. And if I'm buying stuff with crypto, I'm just spending my crypto directly. I don't know. Where do you come and pay taxes on that? I'm paying sales tax, so that's the way I want to do it, guys. I want to have my wealth in cryptocurrency so I can spend my cryptocurrency wealth. Does that make sense? Now, obviously, guys, if I do the Grayscale route, I'm gonna have to pay taxes on that because It's a fucking trading investment, and I've now capitalized on it, and now I have to pay capital gains tax. Luckily, it's long-term capital gains. It's a little bit less than short-term capital gains, but you still have to pay taxes on it. If I'm just accumulating crypto wealth over time and spending my coins, what the fuck is that? You know, and if I do have to pay taxes on the ones I'm cashing out through an exchange, okay, that sucks. More reason to save more crypto. So I'm holding the crypto over time. I'm never selling it. Therefore, I never have to pay taxes because I'm never selling it. I mean, why would I pay taxes on something I never sell? And at that point, it grows so rapidly, I might not even live here. I might go down to fucking St. Kitts or fucking the Bitcoin Cash City or wherever the hell else I want to go and spend my Bitcoin Cash. I don't have to necessarily stay here. But if I sell my crypto and I go back to dollars, I might have to stay here. I'm definitely going to have to stay here to pay the taxes on it, because that's what you have to do. If you sell the crypto and you trade it for dollars, those are capital gains that you have to pay taxes on. So if I don't ever sell, I constantly accumulate more crypto. That grows, but I still never sell. I never have to pay taxes because I've never sold it. I've never sold it, guys. So Valenti says BSB and the rest. Yeah, BSB and the rest. If you never sell your crypto, guys, you don't have to worry about fucking taxes, okay? You're going to have to pay sales tax and stuff when you buy stuff. That's just fucking everywhere. I don't know anywhere that doesn't have sales tax. Maybe there's a few countries, but, you know, there's not a lot. Most places you buy stuff, you pay taxes. That's just the way the world works, unfortunately. But that's not how the crypto world works, guys, because by definition, if I'm never selling my crypto for dollars, I'm not using it as an investment. I'm using it as a currency. So you keep gaining more crypto wealth, you keep spending more money, you know. And then there's also tax haven countries like St. Kitts, like fucking the Virgin Islands, not Virgin Islands. What is it? Where do they have that? Where do they have all the companies that are just like in that one building that's in the Caribbean? There's like 1,000 worldwide companies. Cayman Islands. Cayman Islands. There's places you don't even have to pay capital gains tax, guys, and that's why these billionaires and millionaire people, they go down there. And at some point, that might be what I have to do, so I don't have to pay a ridiculous amount of tax, guys. Because why do you want to give your money away to the government when you don't have to? You know, if you have to, you have to. That's the law. You know, if you go back to dollars, you're gonna have to unfortunately pay the taxes on it. I mean, I'm not trying to not pay my taxes, but I'm also not trying to give away fucking a ton of fucking money to the government for, you know, me trading my crypto for dollars. If I just hold my crypto and I keep adding to it forever, indefinitely, then that's just that. It's a way to hedge a lot of the incoming inflation, the incoming burden of trying to time the market, all these things. So, all right, guys, I think that'll wrap it up. Been on here longer than normal, so appreciate everybody coming in. We got Alan, we got Mr. Fool, and everybody else that came in the chat. We'll catch you soon. Thanks for coming in. Take care, gal. Take care, gal. Take care now. Later.